Hello everyone, hope you all are fine and safe. Welcome to your e-learning classes. Today in this video, I will be covering chapter 15 of science from market to home. Now in this video, a girl named Vaishali is sharing the story of herself and her family about how their day starts in the morning and how it goes. So let's start the chapter. Day at night. My name is Vaishali. My father is a vegetable seller. My whole family, Amma, Bhaiya, Chotu, and I help him with his work. Can you guess at what time we begin our work? At 3 o'clock in the morning. When most people are fast asleep, we start our work. Our day's work begins when Babuji, Amma, Bhaiya and I take out the previous day's vegetables from the gunny bags and baskets. This is to prepare for bringing the fresh vegetables from the mandi. Sometimes Chotu also helps us. So, Vaishali's father is a vegetable seller, and her whole family, including Amma, Bhaiya, Chotu, and she herself, help him with his work. Now, their work begins at early morning at 3 o'clock when most of the people are fast asleep. Their day's work begins when they take out the previous day's vegetables from the gunny bags and baskets to prepare for bringing fresh vegetables from the mandi, and sometimes Chotu also help them in this work. Now, as we finish doing this and are having some tea, we hear the horn of the tempo. It is time for Babuji, Bhaiya, Chachu, and some others from our street to leave for the mandi. So now, as they have just finished doing the work, they hear the horn of the tempo, which means it is time for Babuji, Bhaiya, and Chotu to leave for the mandi so that they can go and buy fresh vegetables from the mandi. Now next, preparing for the day. While Babuji is away, Amma, Chotu and I put the previous day's vegetables on gunny bags and sprinkle some water on them. By 6:30 am, Babuji is back from the mandi with baskets and sacks full of fresh vegetables. At that time, our house looks more like a small vegetable market. Oh, there are brinjals, potatoes, tomatoes, okra, pumpkin, gourds, chilies, and many other vegetables all around. Everybody helps in sorting the vegetables. The vegetables which are not fully ripe and ready to sell are kept aside. We have to sort the vegetables fast so as to reach the bazaar as early as possible. So then, all of them are preparing for the day while Babuji is away for the mandi. Then Vaishali's mother, brother, and she put the previous day's vegetables on gunny bags and sprinkle some water on them to keep them fresh so that they don't dry up. Now by 6:30 am Babuji returns from the mandi with fresh vegetables, and the vegetables which he bought includes brinjals, potatoes, tomatoes, pumpkin, gourds and many more. Then everyone helps in sorting the vegetables, and the vegetables which are not ripe yet and not ready to sell are kept aside, and they have to do the sorting work very fast so that they can reach the bazaar very early. By 7 o'clock, Babuji arranges all the vegetables on the handcart and leaves for the bazaar. He says that if he is late, then his regular buyers may buy their vegetables from someone else. As soon as Babuji leaves, I quickly get ready as I have to reach school by 7:30 am. So now by 7 o'clock, Babuji starts arranging all the vegetables on the handcart as he has to leave for the bazaar. Because if he is late by any chance, then his regular buyers will buy the vegetables from someone else, which will be a loss for him. Then Vaishali, what she does, she quickly get ready for school as she also have to reach school by 7:30 am. In the bazaar, Now Chotu attends school in the afternoon. He rests for a while and goes to the bazaar later with food for Babuji and Bhaiya. He stays with them at the vegetable cart until it is time for him to go to school. Sometimes he goes back after school to help Babuji. Babuji tries to see that the previous day's vegetables are sold first. So now Chotu, who is the younger brother, he attends school in the afternoon. So he rests for a while and then he goes to bazaar with food for Babuji and Bhaiya. He stays with them at the vegetable cart and then he leaves for school. While selling the vegetables, now Babuji makes sure that the previous day's vegetables are sold first, or else they will get spoiled or dried up. Now next, as the previous day's vegetables get sold, Bhaiya takes out fresh vegetables from the sacks and puts them in the cart. He also keeps sprinkling water on the vegetables so that they do not dry up, especially in summers. Babuji and Bhaiya return home after a long day only around 10 o'clock at night. By then, Chotu and I are asleep. Everyone else sleeps around 11 or 11:30 at night, and at 3 o'clock next morning, only 4 hours later, our family is up again. Another day has begun. So now, as Babuji makes sure that the previous day's vegetables are sold, Bhaiya then take out the fresh vegetables from the bags and put them in the cart. He also keeps sprinkling water on the vegetables to keep them fresh, or else they will get dry up, especially in the summer season. And after having a long day around 10 o'clock at night, Babuji and Bhaiya returns home finally. But what happened by that time, Chotu and Vaishali, as they are younger kids, they are fast asleep and everyone else are asleep around 11 or 11:30 pm. And then again around 3 o'clock next morning, another day has begun for them and they have to wake up again. Now, vegetables can be usually categorized into two types. There are some vegetables which can be eaten raw and some vegetables which are eaten only after cooking. Some of them are like tomato, carrot, radish, peas, onion, other vegetables which can be eaten raw without cooking. But some vegetables are there like potato, brinjal, cauliflower, pumpkin and spinach which are eaten only after cooking. These vegetables can't be eaten raw. Now, do you know why do vegetables get spoiled or dried? Vegetables get spoiled or dried if they are kept for long and are not properly stored. Then vegetables get dried up, especially in summer, if they do not get enough water. Water should be sprinkled on vegetables to prevent them from drying up and spoil. So next, if we keep vegetables for a long time without proper storage, then the vegetable starts rotting and a foul smell starts to come, which tells that the vegetables are spoiled. So to prevent that, water should be sprinkled on them regularly and vegetables should be stored properly to avoid them from spoiling. And now here in this picture you can see some fresh vegetables which are in the above and the vegetables below in the picture which are spoiled and they are rotten. So they are having some black patches also and a foul smell comes from those vegetables. So now moving on, thank you for listening to this video.